Hi everyone, welcome back to Lost in the Americas. Last episode we left Ecuador, heading north towards Colombia. Stick around for picturesque towns, the tallest palm trees on planet Earth, and lots of coffee. The first thing we visited after crossing the border was an incredible cathedral at Las Lajas. Not any cathedral though. At night it gets lit up so colorfully that we had to visit. Isn't it amazing? Off we go! I was so excited to reach the coffee axis, a place I'd always wanted to go to. The Colombian coffee axis is where they grow some of the most delicious coffee on the planet. No, I did not try it, but my parents loved it. Oh, and did you know that Colombia is the third largest coffee producer in the world? Coffee beans originated from Ethiopia. See my Lost in Africa Ethiopia vlogs for more on that awesome country. Even for me, the coffee axis was one of the highlights of the trip. The lush green plantations stretch farther than the eye can see. The coffee axis also houses some of the most picturesque towns I have ever seen. For example, Salento. Look at this beautiful town we crossed on our journey. Cute, right? They even had a tiny version of the Jeep they used to get around. They call them Willies. It was so fun to try them out. Speaking of Salento, I was amazed by the food. We passed by a little restaurant to taste the typical dish of the area.
Here in Salento, one must try the typical dish, patacón gigante. It's a sort of thin sheet of plantain. Delicious.
Yum! But the coffee axis doesn't end with these towns. Let me take you to the Valle de Cocora.
Cocora Valley!
Valle de Cocora is definitely one of my highlights of my time in Colombia. Hill after hill after hill, all blooming green and perfect to get lost in nature. Valle de Cocora, though, is famous for having the tallest palm trees in the world. The Quindío wax palm, reaching up to 60 meters or more. My family will always love treks, and the Valle de Cocora trek was one of the most beautiful I've gone on. There's nothing around for kilometers and kilometers, just those huge palms. High on the hill, we felt like little ants as we saw all the palms and the beauty. It was incredible. We wanted to stay there forever, but yes, it was time to continue with our journey. Luckily, the next place is one of the most fun activities we've been on the whole trip. Parque del Cafe, or Coffee Park, doesn't sound too fun at first. My sister and I thought we were just gonna find out how coffee was made. But in truth, it's nothing like that. Parque del Cafe is actually an amazing theme park. Yes, with roller coasters and games and rides. My sister, my friends, and I had so much fun, even though we had to wear the masks the whole time. The rides were incredible, and there was a cool coffee theme all over the park. Kids, if you ever visit, make sure your parents have Parque del Cafe on the list. Oh, and prepare to get really wet. Off we go again. We were super lucky to have some friends living on a farm just outside the city of Medellin. They invited us to stay a few days. It was so stunning, so many flowers everywhere. The house was so gorgeous, overflowing with plants. We immediately loved it. We learned how they milked the cows and saw the newborn calves that were so cute. Look at how Amelie and I gave water to these cute little calves. After those awesome days of relaxing, we continued moving north. Our next stop was the Peñón de Guatape, a towering monolith.
We're gonna go climb up that big rock over there. More than 700 steps. Let's go.
220 meters tall, to see a spectacular view. The climb was hard, but the view totally made up for it. The landscape is full of little lakes and trees as far as the eye can see. The bird's eye view was an incredible and unique experience. And the whole way you get blown away by the height. ready for more climbing? We spent some relaxing days in Bogota, Colombia's huge capital. And we couldn't help but keep climbing. We scaled the Monserrate mountain up to the church with some friends. Another very tough climb. The view on the way up was breathtaking though. I hope you've been enjoying Colombia so far. Don't worry, because next episode there'll be many more Colombian highlights. A salt cathedral, tubing, street art, yep. Stay tuned and I'll see you then.